Our tip today is about reserve command variables. These were created in Robot Schedule many years ago to allow for dynamic parameter passing in CLs as you built out your robot schedule jobs. So let's take a deeper look into how reserve command variables work. I'm on the reserve command variable option. I just clicked on it to open up the ones that we have on our system. And you'll see I'm going to highlight a couple. At date is a reserve command variable that is shipped with the product, and it calculates today's date in system date format. So if I test this variable, we'll see it would return 010323, for this is today, the third day of 2023 in US format. Now, of course, there are other examples. We have at date -7, for example. And if I take a look at it, we'll see it is calling a program in the robot library and pass it in a parameter of s-1. Whenever you build your own reserve command variables, you can pass in up to 50 characters into your program and return that value in the reserve command variable. So we have at date -1 as an example. Now I'm also going to work with at date -7. And if we take a look at this one, it too is being called or created via calling the RBT013 source code and passing in a Y -007. And actually, we want to look at another one, and we want to look at ISO format. So this one here is passing in an I -007. So let's look at the difference of these two. If I test this one, we'll get today's date -7 in year, month, day format. And if we take and test this one, we'll get it in ISO format. Okay, so there we go. Now let's take a look at a couple of jobs that are using these reserve command variables. So I've got my list of jobs here. And first thing I'm going to look at is the RBA purge program. And if I double click on this job, I'll be able to look at the properties of the job. And in the command entry is where we will use these reserve command variables. So we're calling an RPG program in this case, in both cases. And we're passing in today's date -7. So these are purging out histories in the robot alert product. So if we want to test that, we have given the ability to test out your reserve command variables and how they'll be formatted as they are called in the command. So here we'll see today's date -7. So we're purging history that's older than this particular date. So that's using the ISO format reserve command variable. Let's take a look at our next job, which is doing a call to cut off the billing period in our job accounting product called Robot CPA. And there happens to be a job out there called JA billing. And if we look at it, it's going to be passing in today's date -7. So again, we can test that with the edit variable button, and we'll see that it would return January 2nd of this year. Okay, so reserve command variables are very handy for passing into your various CL programs, and you can create your own. So if we go back to the screen and we choose reserve command variables, I can do new, and then I could create my own. It could be a constant value, or there could be a program to call like we were doing here in the case of RBT 013 that we were calling. Speaking of that, so if we go over and take a look at the PDM here, we'll see inside Robot Lib, if we take option 3 here, we'll see there's a source library called RBT Reserve Source. We ship you the source code examples of these programs that are used to build various reserve command variables. And that's what we've been doing. We've been passing in the values of -1 or -7 with year or I and prefixed on those to be able to deliver you a dynamic date variable. Reserve command variables are used in Robot Schedule command area. They're also used in the Opal part of Robot Schedule. They're also used in Robot Replay, our interactive tool that allow you to run interactive processes so you can pass in dynamic parameters. So hopefully you've enjoyed this session here on reserve command variables